Yes, in fact we do actively recommend to other cities, particularly in our European network, that they should do this. In fact, it's one of the reasons why Manchester doesn't apply anymore, because we're trying to actively encourage other cities, and sometimes we almost felt there was a sense that said, well, if Manchester's going, why should we? And we go, well, no, we've won top 7, we've been top 21, we've got a Founders Award, we think you should have a go, and that's really helped actually. And each year I think we probably get 20 or 30 European cities, because of our Eurocities network, to apply, and we think that's a great idea.
We motivated, for instance, Birmingham to take part in your program, and we talk a lot. I'm also a member of the steering committee of Eurocities and the chairman of this forum, Ingrid Gutzel. She's speaking on the Broadband Conference of 2012, and we try to motivate European cities to participate as well. This is also important for us as well, because if our network in Europe should be connected to the ICF network, that it gives more and stronger value for our network as well.
It's a worthwhile process to think through the work that you've done in your community, and not just in the government, but the whole community, all the people who have been involved. The other thing is that it's worth getting the recognition. And it's, you know, certainly if you're in the 21 most intelligent cities, the top 7, you know, if you're lucky enough to become #1, that's a fantastic accolade. And if you're a leader in your community and you've been at the forefront of convincing other people in your community to start becoming intelligent and start using broadband, it's nice to have that recognition, because you see, it's not just me. This international group that evaluates everybody said, what we're doing in our community is really cool.
I just believe in what we are doing, and I believe it's the right way to go. I believe it provides opportunities that would never be out there unless we were doing this. But for me, it's about our citizens and the people who we're here to serve and represent. And if I can learn something from another city that will benefit my citizens in Waterloo, it's incumbent upon me to do that. And I get this opportunity. So I highly recommend any city looking at this with really an open mind, and it gives you an opportunity to look at your community and assess where you're at and what you need to do.
By gathering all of the information about your community, you learn about yourself, you learn about your community, and you even have your own dashboard that you can use and monitor yourself and see how you can improve. The second reason is that it also gives you the opportunity of sharing that knowledge with your colleagues and people in your peer in your community, and getting other people to know and learn about your own community. And having that was actually tremendously helpful for us, and tremendously helpful for other people in the community. And if I may, I think the other thing too is also it's looking at what's been done elsewhere and learning from other communities as well, and seeing how they've been able to promote their community and how they've been facing the same challenges and answering them.
This is very interesting in Finland, because we are the first one who is involved in this process. And there has been already questions, what is this ICF process and what are they doing on that? And when we have told, I think that the interest has already increased, and we will continue this cooperation, and we will tell what does it mean to this, and also the people in Finland generally.
It's going to be the communities around the world that have the ability to retain and attract people and ideas, that are going to be the communities that attract investment and innovation. This process really helps you connect all of those dots in your community. I think whether you become a top 7 community or not, the process itself is something that I would encourage any community that has that innovative future, would like to have an innovative and creative future, that you go through the process and you start networking with this great organization.
It's important. It's two things. It really tells you as a community, do you have all the core aspects that are needed to become an intelligent community? As you fill out the application, you might find that there's some voids, and those are certainly some things that you can focus on to better your community. But it's really a yardstick, it's a measuring stick to truly find out how well are you doing against not only your peer cities and communities within your own country, but how do you compete worldwide?
When we started to prepare for this award, and we started to learn this different program from the private and academic field. And at the same time, we talk about these ideas with the other counties around our city, and they're kind of very interesting about this. So we invited them to join us when the co-founder come to visit us. So we give them the opportunity so they can come and they can observe the whole process. And I believe they will apply this award next year.
I think the ICF programs are a must-have for future economic development. The broadband economy represents the cutting edge and the leading edge of future economic growth. I think digital literacy is going to play an important role in community development all around the world. And communities that are coming to the ICF and learning from their programs and organization, I think that they would benefit greatly in the future economy. And if they don't, they will be the laggards. They'll be the people left behind. The ICF is really, for me, looking at the 400 best communities in the world and seeing how they're moving their agenda forward.